All right, guys, we have we have made it out into the garage to do some pull-ups tonight. This week has been a recovery week on the running, and not by choice. So, I've been having some pretty serious knee issues. Last Wednesday, I was crawling under a house and crawling over some ductwork, and there was like a buried block under the ground. And they had tarped under the house, to keep you from getting muddy. Anyways, there's this brick or like a concrete block kind of buried, and the point was sticking out. Of course, I didn't see it. I'm crawling over this ductwork, swing my leg over the ductwork, and I smoke like dead center of my kneecap with the point of that block. And man, let me tell you, that sucker hurt. I rolled around under there for a few minutes. Just god awful pain, and got down under there and got out. So that happened Wednesday. Came home and ran 6 miles Wednesday. Took Thursday off because my knee was a little sore, and then ran my fastest 7 miles ever on Friday. I did 7 miles, average pace 8:20, unreal for me. And then knee was starting to get pretty stiff, so then took off Saturday, and then ran 14 miles total on Sunday. I hit a 4-mile run that morning with a buddy of mine. He's training for a 50-miler. His 50-miler will actually be this Saturday, so 2 days from now. But ran 4 miles with him that morning, and then hit a 10-miler that afternoon with a different guy. So did 14 miles total, and then my knee has been shot ever since. Just very, very stiff and sore. If I'm walking around on it and whatnot, it feels pretty good. But if I stay sitting down in a chair or like leave it bent for any more than a couple of minutes, trying to straighten it out is like 8 out of 10 pain. Which like right now it doesn't hardly hurt at all. But if I sit down for like 10 minutes and get up, I gotta walk with a limp, just because the knee pain is so bad. I'm not sure if I like bruised something behind my kneecap or what exactly is going on. But I haven't ran since Sunday, and it is now Thursday. So I may just get in 14 miles this week. It kind of sucks. It's not how I planned on this week going. With getting in so many miles on Sunday, I really thought, I could put in 25, close to 30 miles this week. But that's just not the case. Told myself I was going to go to the doctor by the end of the week if it was still pretty bad. But I think it is starting to get slightly better. So I'm just going to keep resting up and hoping for the best. I'll hit a quick set of pull-ups for you guys. And then I noticed today, going up the ladder a few times at work, every now and then my knee will kind of click. It almost feels like my kneecap is like mistracking, like it's kind of off from where it needs to be. Part of that may be the way I'm going up the ladder. I usually kind of step out to the side and then straighten my leg out and bring my knee in. So may just be twisting my knee a little bit as I step, and then every now and then it'll pop. The popping doesn't hurt when it does. The only thing is that if I leave it bent for a long amount of time, 5 or 10 minutes, or like really deep knee bends, can be painful. Like right now, I've been pretty active and walking, and so this doesn't hurt too much right now. But what do you know? I'll just take another day off and see how things go from there. So I'm gonna get in a few more pull-ups and call it a day. So thank you guys for watching this week. I want to say that I did not have any knee pain until after I smashed it on the brick under the house. So it's not like necessarily running related, I don't think. You know, like I said, I felt great all last week until I smashed it on the brick. And so I don't know if I like bruised it and then I've just continued to like make it more inflamed by running on it. I don't know if that's what's going on, because the worst pain was honestly probably between Sunday and Tuesday. Yesterday about the same, maybe a little better. Today's Thursday, and today has been a little better. But I'm just give it another day of rest. I'm gonna try to go out of state Saturday and go duck hunting. So I live in Western Kentucky, and I'm gonna try to go to Missouri Saturday, but it's a 3-hour drive. So we're gonna leave at 12 o'clock, like Friday night, Saturday morning, like midnight. Leave at midnight, make a 3-hour drive there, and hopefully make the draw, and then hunt and drive 3 hours back. So probably won't run tomorrow, and then probably just go ahead and take Saturday off if the knee has any kind of pain at all. Like I said, man, put in like 26 miles in, let's see, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Put in 26 miles in 5 days, and after smashing my knee with a brick, it was just not feeling good. So I'll get another set in for you guys. I even skipped squats this week, just because of the knee pain. So I usually squat on Tuesday, and I skipped Tuesday and didn't run Tuesday either. And then I had a buddy, he wanted to hit a track workout this week, and I had to back out on that too. So maybe in for a track workout next week. Just hoping that the knee continues to heal and that I'll be back in good shape by next week. Like, it doesn't feel right now. It's kind of getting more sore now. But anyways, just trying to get good sleep for the next couple days. So I'll catch you all next Saturday. All right, it is Saturday afternoon, 3:27. I got a little haircut today. I am flat out exhausted, man. So I haven't really worked out much this week. I have only ran on Sunday. I did 14 miles Sunday, and then my knee pain got pretty bad. And I've done some pull-ups and hit 1 or 2 push workouts. But I did some research on my knee, and I may have bursitis or something. It's like a fluid-filled sac, and it said it can come from like trauma, from physical injury. And so, might have damaged my kneecap when I smacked it on that concrete brick. But sometimes I think the knee is getting better, and then I stand up after sitting down for a while and it's still pretty rough. walking around though, it is getting better, slowly but surely. So I'm probably gonna run tomorrow on Sunday, and then I may end up taking most of next week off as well. I would go to the doctor, but I don't want to run the risk of, you know, having to fork out a bunch of money just for them to tell me, well, you just need to rest and, you know, take it easy for a little bit. I'm really worried that's what they're going to tell me, so that's why I don't want to go to the doctor over the knee. But it's Friday, 3:30, or Saturday, 3:30. I've basically been up since yesterday morning, Friday morning. I went to work Friday, worked all day yesterday, had to come home and get a bunch of stuff ready for duck hunting this morning. And so I got into bed about 10, and then turned around and woke back up at midnight, and then made about a 3.5 hour drive out to Missouri just for a chance to hunt. We had to draw, and we didn't get the draw, so we didn't get to hunt. So then we had to turn around and make a 3.5 hour drive back home this morning, and we stopped at another piece of property and took the boat out, rode the guy's boat around for a little bit. I'll put up some videos of that. But rode the boat around for a while, and then came home, and then I went and got my hair cut today, and so I'm running on probably like 34 hours of pretty well no sleep. I've had basically a 2-hour nap. Basically a 2-hour nap in 34 hours. So I'm very, very tired. I got up here in the saddle today. See if I can pop me a little doe down there. That's the plan for this afternoon. But until then, I'm just gonna sit up here and try to stay awake, and you know, pray that the knee gets better, because I'm ready to get back to running. But catch y'all later.